Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope everybody has having a great day so far. It's Tuesday afternoon. Before I left the flat to take Max out for a walk for his afternoon walk, I was playing ABBA. You know, the pop group ABBA, A-B-B-A. They're getting on now, ABBA. I do like songs from ABBA. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 2:55 p.m.
So it's 5 to 3 on a Tuesday afternoon. Here I am in my flat by myself with my lovely dog Max, who is over there on the corner of the sofa. And here is Harry. He's fast asleep and contented on the other end of the sofa. Right, so I'm a single woman getting on with my day. I'm getting on a bit myself and I'm trying to enjoy the days instead of them being miserable and unhappy. Right, because I don't want to be like that. So at 2 o'clock, the usual time, I take my dog Max for a walk. He's a male chihuahua. A male chihuahua, boy. And Matt and Harry is a male ginger tabby cat. Well, he's a tabby cat crossed with a Maine Coon, I think, because his feet are really big. He's got really big paws. So first of all, I went down. I saw a post lady. The post lady had a long plait of hair down her back. A long plait of hair. Right, so she was about 60 with a long plait of hair down her back. Different post lady from the one we usually have, who has short curly hair. So I went down to my post box and my mum had put a letter in the post. Right, so we have got 2 King Charles stamps on the letter, and my mum has put good luck on the back. Good luck with a female face with curly hair. So my mum's doodled a face of a woman on the back of the envelope. Right, now this is relevant as well because this is mind games and this is how you get brainwashed and think you're going crazy. So my mum has drawn a curly haired woman on the back of this envelope. When me, Crystal, went out to walk Max this afternoon, there was a curly haired woman sat on a bench where Kim sat. 2 days ago, Kim was sat on that bench smoking, the lady out of the co-op. So I walked past the bench where Kim was sat 2 days ago, and there was a curly haired woman about twice the size of me, stuffing her face full of food. She was big, and her hair was really dark brown and curly, and she was stuffing her face with food, and she had a plastic bag on the bench and a mobile phone. Now I've got a big mobile phone. It's a Samsung. It's not an iPhone. It's a Samsung, and it's an older Samsung, and it's perfectly fine for me. But I told you that I think some of this bullying is stemming from the co-op. The co-op, because I go in there and I get bullied in there and I get bullied outside. So I told you I thought it was coming from the co-op, the bullying. So the woman on the bench looked like my mother's drawing on the back of this envelope. And I told you that when I went out to the co-op yesterday to withdraw a £10 note from the cash point, they were going fatter, 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 fatty in a foreign language. Now I didn't go into the co-op today. I had a small delivery right? And I will continue. The only thing about a Deliveroo delivery is I can't get a newspaper, but I can read the Daily Mail online because I have a Daily Mail account. I have a mail account, so I can read the newspaper if I want to online anyway. But there's nothing like the feel of a newspaper and the read of a big thick newspaper, and we all remember using the newspaper for several different things. And I don't want the newspaper to disappear like everything else has. So, you know, the Chippy used to wrap your chips up in newspaper, didn't they? Newspaper. Everything's dying out. The old-fashioned things that I remember, it's all dying out, and I don't want to lose the newspaper. You know, the printed newspaper. So I walked past this woman on a bench who had really thick, chunky legs. And I went onto the field, and there was a blonde woman behind me with a brown dog, and she was walking on the field. Bear in mind that I'm ignoring bullies and I don't care what I look like, for goodness sake. I mean, it's stupid. It's silly. If people judge you on what you look like, then there's a load of people that wouldn't be able to join in their games either, wouldn't there be? So I'm happy on my own. I've not answered any dating sites. I've not spoken to anyone off a dating site for at least a month. I've given that all up, and I'm just carrying on learning my Polish, keeping myself to myself, and just ignoring them. It's the best way. They tried really hard this morning and it didn't work because I just shut my ears to it. So I went onto the field and I was able to take Max off the lead, and I was able to walk him in peace and quiet, and I enjoyed the sunshine. But you always get someone that tries to spoil your happiness. They don't like you smiling. They don't like you happy. They don't like you dancing around your flat, you know, dancing to ABBA and just being happy with life. They've got to try and make you miserable and upset. You know, and it's not working. Why isn't it working? Because I shut these ears and I close my eyes. I see what I want to see and I hear what I want to hear. Everything else gets blocked out. There'll be days when I won't be able to block it out. There'll be days these people make me feel like crying, but I'm not going to show them that. No. I will go out smiling whether I feel like shit or I don't. Right, so what has my mum written to me? Sunday, 6th of October, 6:07 p.m. Evening. Dear Ginestra, just a little letter. Thank you for coming up to see me last week. It is always nice to see you and always nice to talk to you, Ginestra. Things are just the same here at the moment. There is rain in the air and it is also cold, but normal for this time of the year in England. I hope Max is well and your cat Harry is his normal self. Enclosed is £40. I hope it helps. Not a lot more to say at the moment. I'll keep in touch by landline phone and by letter when I can. Bye for now. Love, Mum. Jennifer is my mum. And the £40 that I've been sent, 2 Queen's heads on. I'm not going into the co-op because normally when my mum sends a letter and some money, they're waiting to pounce on me in the co-op and upset me. And there's 2 young lads in there. And I believe it was the one that was laughing his head off behind the counter when I went in there the other day. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But there was 2 lads hanging around outside the co-op and I'm not going in there this afternoon. two £20 notes, and the numbers are BJ02, BJ02, and BJ02, 03723, and BJ02037. By all means, laugh at me. It won't get you anywhere. Because the more you hate on me, the more you take the piss, the more I'll rise up, and the more you'll fall down the bloody drain. I've gone through a lot of things in my life, and I'm not letting a bunch of stupid wankers upset the rest of my life. I've got my life to live, and they should live their lives. And if their lives is just going through my YouTube, my TikTok, I feel damn sorry for them. See you later.